God damn you, Jesse. So what is a cat burglar's worst nightmare? Being stuck in the middle of a dysfunctional family on Christmas Eve. Let's review the ref. The ref stars Denis, Leary, Kevin Spacey, and is directed by Ted Demme. What's up, guys? This review is a little bit late. As of today, it's Christmas Day, so this review won't be out until after that, obviously. But I did a Secret Santa with my Scream Stream crew. That's going to be Cody, CP, Brian Lomax, and Lindsay from Mother Mayhem. You'll already notice that Brian and Cody have already put out their reviews, but CP, my Secret Santa, was the ref. And this is a movie I saw like way back in the 90s. I didn't remember much of it at all. I remember the premise of the burglar being stuck with this dysfunctional family. But this was a treat because I got a chance to check this movie out finally again. I figured I'd have a different setup here. I got my Christmas tree in the background. And for Christmas, I actually got these lights here, this ring light. So I'm getting used to that. It's a little bright, but I think it'll look nice. But anyway, quick plot synopsis. The Ref is a story about this burglar named Gus, played by Denis Leary, and he's trying to get away from the cops, and he ends up kidnapping this couple who happen to be like in the middle of a divorce. They're about to get a divorce. And the couple's name is Lloyd and Caroline. Lloyd played by Kevin Spacey and Caroline played by Judy Davis. And I will say that this couple really jumped right out at me because of the similarities between Lester Burnham in American Beauty, played by Kevin Spacey, and his wife in that movie, her name was Carolyn too. So it's kind of interesting. In this movie, this is a couple that are on the brink of divorce. And I think what makes The Ref so good is just that it's so relatable. A lot of, let's face it, couples in America go through this, go through divorce, and because of like irreconcilable differences, they bicker with each other. It happens. Marriage takes work. And so when you put a cat burglar in the middle of all that, I think it works perfectly. And the comedic possibilities are endless, and they take full advantage of that in The Ref. And then one thing you'll notice about this movie is there's this like build throughout the whole thing. You know, at the beginning, the couple, of course, they're obviously going to be scared by the situation. You know, they are being kidnapped, but they still have these issues between each other, and so the constant bickering, it never stops. And so Gus is like stuck in the middle of this whole thing. And there's so many funny scenes in this where he's just completely about to lose it. Now, one of my favorite scenes in The Ref is, the beginning of this movie, Gus is stuck with this dysfunctional couple. But it gets worse because later you have this whole family get together. You know, they're having this big Christmas Eve dinner. So Gus completely is about to lose his mind because you know how Christmas dinners are. We've all seen like Christmas Vacation and movies like that. And it just makes for complete chaos. You know, families getting together, sometimes it's great, but sometimes it can go the other way. And it goes the other way, and then Gus is stuck right in the middle of it. And I think the funniest part is when Lloyd's mother is there. And eventually, Gus, he's holding the mother hostage, saying, "I'm going to kill her if you come any closer." And they're like, "Go ahead." It was hilarious. And there's just so many moments like this in this movie that are just gold. Now, also, I have to highlight the acting in this movie between Kevin Spacey, Judy Davis, and especially Denis Leary. Denis Leary leads this thing, but this is really an ensemble cast. And you can tell that there was a lot of preparation there, but also that these are just pros. You know, they're veterans, and they play off with each other so well because, when you're dealing with comedy, it really is one of the hardest genres to pull off. And there's just such a flow going throughout the whole thing. The pacing is perfect. You're never bored once. And you're always just in hysterics because of this mess that Gus is stuck right in the middle of. And meanwhile, he has the cops after him because of, he's a cat burglar. Now, as far as any cons, I would say this is one of those forgotten Christmas movies for some reason or another. People just don't talk about it that much. And I think maybe it's timing. It came out like a couple years after Home Alone came out, which was, I guess, sort of a similar premise where you got like these burglars. And let's face it, Kevin in Home Alone is just one of the most iconic Christmas characters ever. And so when you're competing against that, it's probably not going to bode that well for you. So I guess it's not really the best crime movie and it's not the best Christmas movie, but it's fine in both of those fronts. It's still a very enjoyable movie, actually. I actually enjoyed the hell out of this movie. And I'm glad I watched it again. And it's definitely one that I could consider watching every year around Christmas time. It's a lot of fun, especially on like Christmas Eve. So I'm still going to give The Ref a purchase worthy. I would definitely check this movie out if you guys haven't yet. It's one of those movies I don't see people talking about that much. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. And be sure to check out the other reviews from Cody Leach, CP, Brian Lomax, and Lindsay from Mother Mayhem. A lot of great content there. And anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a Happy New Year. And stay tuned for I got some top 10s, best of the year, worst of the year, and of course some more reviews on tap. So looking forward to 2019. Anyway, guys, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks, where we talk horror all day and every day, and on Fridays we do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.